Today we're gonna make two. What are we doing? Today we're gonna make two aviation cocktails.
You just fucking did it.
I know. One is gonna be with Brockmans, which is gonna be a berry flavor. The other's gonna be with, who knew? Aviation Gin. Stay tuned to understand the breakdown. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm Derek, that's Doug, that's Ian. We're making a cocktail for you. Hey, why do you want to watch the channel? Because we're creating better cocktails than everybody else. We're going to teach you some really great stuff that's going to blow your mind, expand your palate. And at the end of the day,
You're going to do the muddle joke?
It's muddled with just a tad bit of humor.
In my nipple.
In his nipple.
Wow.
Today, Ian is going to make the aviation. Tell us about it, Ian. What are we making?
Well, we're going to make it twice. We're going to make it once with Aviation Gin.
Yep.
Cool.
And once with Brockmans, which is a berry gin. We've done the deconstruction of this drink before.
Yes.
Maybe you can link to the video. I don't know. It's a great drink. It's one of my go-tos at a new place. Right if I haven't been there. But the recipe is 2 ounces gin.
Yep.
A ½ ounce of maraschino liqueur.
Okay.
3/4 ounce of lemon juice and 1/4 ounce of Creme de Violette.
So the first time we did this, we've done this multiple times. First time we did it with Doug, it was in 2013.
It was a long time ago.
Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I am your host, Derrick Schommer. I have with me Doug Peterson, and we are making a classic cocktail recreation. We did it twice. We did it one without the violet. What?
Yeah, it was an attic.
Everything we've redone thus far with Doug has been in the attic.
So that's pre-2013.
No, it's 2013. It's January 18th.
Really? Oh, yeah. Okay. Early 2013.
So, yeah. Well, the original one, this is the one, the violet was January 18th. The one without violet was before that. Then people were like, you need to have your creme de violet, you're doing it wrong.
Right.
I bought violet, it's the same friggin' bottle.
There it is.
And, yeah, it's weird. And that is the recipe that we use that has this specific ratio, that specific product. We didn't do aviation, but I want to make it again because there's a few reasons. It was in the attic.
Yep.
You're back, and it would be cool to have one of this video at the bar for all those people who want to know about the aviation, and then it's just a good, fun drink. We did the deconstruction, but it was a whole bunch of gins. It was long. This is just focused on the aviation. So what Ian is going to do is he's just basically pouring every one of these ingredients that we've listed off into a shaker, tin on tin action, and we're going to shake it, right?
Yes, sir.
Why are we going to shake it? Because it says so?
Because it's got some juice in it.
It's got juice.
That's a good rule of thumb to go with.
If it has fresh squeezed juice, shake. If it's a pure spirit, like vermouth and gins and stuff like that, you stir. There are exceptions.
Huge fan, guys. Been watching for years.
Who did
Have you tried
Who
the
said
Brockmans
this?
before?
Kimber, thank you, Kimber.
Tried that yet?
And the Brockmans is really because Doug is a fan
nothing
of
on
gin.
my brain.
What? What's wrong with your brain? Are you drunk?
No. I'm trying to.
You can pour a little in there if you want to try it. I mean, you can suck right from the bottle. I don't really care.
Is what I usually do.
I know, but I had this fancy thing.
That's my shtick.
That's your thing. The aviation is created by Hugo Ensslin.
Wow, berry.
Yes.
They're from London.
Head bartender at the Hotel Wallick in New York in the early 20th century. First publication of this recipe for the drink appeared in 1916 in the recipe book called
Gin
Mixed Drinks.
is very berry.
Very gin.
You're welcome.
Think about that.
I like the walk-in.
1916. That was a freaking long time ago. So, Doug, what do you think of Brockman's intensely smooth premium gin?
I think that it's better than infused vodka.
Okay, well that's probably
Saying
true.
something, I guess.
So you don't like it that much? Your comparison to vodka is underwhelming.
It's telling.
Aviation gin you can use whatever gin you'd like. I used aviation.
I don't mean
obviously.
that in underwhelming way. What I mean is it's
Just add one because they're both exactly the same, right?
it's a
What's that one?
We'll put that in the back. This is
it's
Brockmans.
a flavored spirit. It's
Well, I think the berry flavor is actually infused in there. It's like gin flavors are infused.
hey.
It's
What are you doing here? I know what I'm doing.
Do you?
no.
No, like I just got pulled into camera.
You did?
Well,
You seriously did. You were like, I'm gone. I'll see you guys later. And I'm like, no, Doug. You come back
I
here.
want to be in like the photo.
No,
you
it's
do.
just your chest. The only time it's weird is when Julieta shows up and her boobs are there. But other than that, it's fine. We're all flat Joes.
Nobody has to worry about my boobs being anywhere.
Right.
You should be able to tell which one is which.
I don't.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know which one it is. You do though, Ian, right?
Here you go.
Okay.
That's
Brockmans. Yeah. Oh. You ruined it. I was saying yes. Taste it. What do you think? Aviation.
Okay.
Thoughts?
So, I'm going to preface this with...
Subscribe, it's free.
I'm going to preface this with subscribe, it's free.
Absolutely.
But no, seriously, I'm going to preface this with...
Preface it.
I've always wanted the Aviation to be better than it ever is.
Really?
Like, it's one of those drinks that, like, I want to love it. I want to love it so bad. But I never do. But I never do.
Have you loved that one? Have you tried it?
I don't know.
I'm a fan of the Aviation. I like the Aviation.
Okay, so what makes it...
They make a decent Aviation at the
But what I don't like about it, I think, ends up always...
You know what it is?
Way too botanical. The Luxardo just kind of fucking kills everything for me.
Okay. Oh, you haven't had a Dorchester.
I haven't.
Oh, Dorchesters are good.
I don't have any grapefruit, so I can't make it for you.
That's good.
Is your mustache like that drink?
I seriously trimmed my fucking mustache so I didn't have to listen to that comment. And I knew it was going to come. I knew, like, oh, could you get your mustache out of our cocktail? I'm like, yes, as a matter of fact, I can.
You shaved. Why did you shave? Because you had a party to go to or something? Mm-hmm. Is she? Oh, it's a party. He only shaves for parties. You, on the other hand, go Jesus style.
You prefer that one?
That one.
Yeah, with the Aviation Gin.
That's wicked good.
You don't like this one?
I like that one better.
Okay, that's fine. Why don't you like that one? Because it's too botanical?
Is there too much berry flavor that you don't really like in there with the Creme de Violette?
I think it's fine.
It's like but every time like I have a cocktail that has Luxardo in it, it's fucking Luxardo.
Yes.
It's an overpowering flavor.
We've only made 2 or 3 cocktails. No.
No.
Rumble Mints is like getting steamrolled by a fucking tractor.
A quarter ounce
or a
of
steamroller
to garble laster.
But really, the Luxardo, you can...
It tastes like toothpaste.
It's always somewhere in there.
Yes. It's always there.
It's a little more muted than this, though.
But
you just said you...
I know, I changed it because I know there's 2 cocktails where Luxardo plays... Not the Corpse Run. There's a couple cocktails that Luxardo plays a role that is not dominating Luxardo. This I don't think has that much Luxardo. I get a lot of violet flavor. I get the floral action. It tastes like purple.
It does. It really tastes like purple. It's a very purple tasting drink.
Right.
As a matter of fact, and this is if somebody's like, oh, hey, would you recommend a classic cocktail?
It's
approachable.
Yeah,
this is better for people that very good classic cocktail where it's generally medicinal, but it's complex in it's complex in ways that you don't expect, and really the Luxardo plays in the complexity of it.
It's in the middle of the drink. You get the Luxardo, and then it plays all the way through.
But the Violette is just it's fantastic. It's a fantastic liqueur.
And this is the Bitter Truth Violet liqueur, which is the same company that makes Bergen Hout, which is the bitters that we use on the show.
It's a really good liqueur.
It is.
They also have other stuff. Keep talking.
I don't really know if the gin is.
They have these bitters that are really fucking awesome.
Which one is this one?
Drink it. It's the regular one.
You'll be able to tell. I think the one on the right is the Brockmans.
Okay.
I think that's the regular one right there.
Like Bitter Truth made these wood bitters.
The Brockmans.
These are awesome. Oh my god!
Is
spilled it all over me.
More accessible because it's a little bit sweeter, but it's by its nature, since it's like a flavored gin, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it's definitely got like a berry flavor. There's no escaping the berry. It's not like gin with a subtle berry. It's berry.
Well, I think it makes it approachable because the berry gives you that purple taste that people are going to appreciate.
Just fucking nailed it. If you are a person that likes the white flavored Gatorade, this is your drink. Because that's exactly what it fucking tastes like.
White flavored Gatorade.
What is the white flavor is like, I don't know, it's like Berry Blast or
Irish Frost.
It's like, I'd like Berry Frost.
Yeah.
Really? I've never had white flavored Gatorade. I could see that. It's not powdered.
White out, Blizzard, face-killing Gatorade.
Face-killing!
Because that's a flavor.
I think...
I don't know. But really,
I like either of them.
That actually is... Wow. That's exactly what that tastes like. What the fuck?
You know what?
Eek.
I'm going to agree to Doug on most of his points, but make it shorter. Here's what it is. This is an approachable drink for somebody who wants a classic cocktail, but is afraid of a gin martini.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
It adds... The dynamic that it adds to a gin martini...
Sure.
is floral, flowery, and tasty, right?
Yep.
So you're concentrating on that, and you don't realize you're drinking gin.
Right.
And then Luxardo comes in, it's like, it hits you a little bit, and you're like, I'm not sure about that, but I'll keep drinking. The thing is, Luxardo, I've drank so much, this is like my third bottle of this shit, right? And I am not, and that's weird, right? We drink a lot of Luxardo, because we make tons of Dorchesters, we go through a lot of this. Look, it's almost gone. And I just bought it. Once you drink a lot of a single spirit, even when it's hidden subtly, it makes it much easier to drink it in other drinks.
Cool.
So, it makes it more easy to appreciate the Violette, which you don't get.
No.
But most people aren't like me. They're not drinking Luxardo maraschino liqueur every third week of the month. And so it's not going to have that same impact.
It's one of those things that it would be nice to try to figure out the Aviation without, like, the maraschino.
It wouldn't be an Aviation. It would be a gin martini.
Right. You're right.
With Violet.
You're right.
End of the day, worthwhile drink to try. That's why we did it. This will be 4th time. We've done the the deconstruction of all the different gins. Yeah. We've done it without Violet and with Violet.
We did it with 2 different types of Luxardo or maraschino.
We did.
Yeah, because
we have 2 Luxardo.
We have 2 maraschino. We had 3 gins. Wow, one of which we did.
It was a long episode.
Which one was?
Bowls was the other one, but this one's better.
Okay.
Bowls is sweeter.
It changes the balance.
Gotcha.
You could probably do the same thing. You just have to kind of play with the ratio. With this one, it's made for Luxardo, so you don't have to fuck with the recipe.
Right.
It's in there though. So and that's the Aviation Gin, which Aviation Gin to me is more of an American gin. It's got more of a citrus flavor. It doesn't have as much of a juniper. So in case you're wondering. That's it, my friends. There's a subscribe button right here. You know what? I don't really know where it is now. I think it's over here someplace. There's a subscribe button there. Subscribe to it. It doesn't cost you any money. You just click the button. Ian, next to him, on the other side, you're going to see 2 buttons. One is the YouTube suggested video, which is probably the one you want to watch. But if you're like, I've seen that episode, because it's happened to me a few times, watch the one down there. It's a playlist of awesome episodes that are going to blow your freaking mind. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be awesome.
Is there anything?
There's a border over here that has suggested videos that might not be mine. So you just click on these 2.
it's the last, like, 6 things that you watched on YouTube.
Probably.
And so everything on my side you like.
Right.
So
you've already been there. So watch the stuff on his side instead.
You might as well.
Because we're teaching you how to drink.